Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this women's soccer match between the South Virginia Knights and your Brevard College Tornadoes here at Ives Lamel Family Field. This is the second home game following a win over Carolina University, which ended 3-1 to the Tornadoes. We are about 10 minutes away from kickoff. Stay tuned shortly for the starting lineups for both teams. We will now turn it over to the PA announcer for the starting lineups for both teams.
Now let's see the starting lineup. First for Southern Virginia. Goalkeeper number 1, Alyssa Truman. Number 2, Amy Copeland. Number 8, Sydney Cooney. Number 9, Ella Thomas. Number 12, Anna Roberts. Number 16, Maddie Leal. Number 17, Kaya Zingren. Number 18, Mabel Harris. Number 19, McKenna Winterton. Number 22, Abby Paulson. Number 28, Annalise Huber. Tonight's are under the direction of head coach Rob Dahl, assisted by Clarissa Dryden. The athletic trainer is Tad Mack. And now your starting lineup for your Brevard College Tornadoes. The goalkeeper number 1, Rebecca Rojas. Number 2, Sally Wiggins. Number 3, Ashley Royster. Number 8, Maddie Edwards. Number 10, Abby Rosencroft. Number 14, Katie Barker. Number 16, Emma White. Number 17, Kaylee Brown. Number 21, Olivia Griffwood. Number 27, Alyssa Hetherington. Number 29, Autumn Wright. Tornadoes under the direction of head coach Juan Mascaro, assisted by Chelsea Shaughnessy. Student managers Ava Doherty, athletic trainer is Liz Kelly. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask you please rise and remove the mask for the playing of our national anthem.
And we are getting ready to get set to kick off this first half. Tornadoes versus Knights at Ives Lamel Family Field. If you weren't able to hear the starting lineups, starting for the Knights, in goal, number 1, Alyssa Truman. Number 2, Jamie Kovach. Number 8, Sydney Lyles. Number 9, Ella Thomas. Number 12, Anna Roberts. Number 16, Maddie Leal. Number 17, Makia Lindgren. Number 18, Mabel Harris. Number 19, McKenna Winterton. Number 22, Abby Paulson. Number 28, Annalise Huber. And starting for your Brevard College Tornadoes, in goal, number 1, Rebecca Rojas. Number 2, Sally Riggin. Number 3, Ashley Royster. Number 8, Maddie Edwards. Number 10, Abby Worsencroft. Number 14, Channing Barker. Number 16, Emma White. Number 17, Tay Brown. Number 21, Olivia Griswood. Number 27, Alyssa Hetherington. And number 29, Autumn Wright. Stay tuned as we're getting set to kick off. Looks like it will be Knights ball first for this first half kickoff. And they're off. Knights seem to be starting with a 5 in the back formation, 2 in the midfield, and 3 up top. And Tornadoes look to be running a 4-3-3 formation with 1 holding mid. Leal. Lindgren. Lindgren out wide to Kovac. Kovac back to Lindgren. Little 1-2 there. Keeps the ball in play, but intercepted by Wright. One right back by Harris. Tricky ball played back to the defense. Knights trying to play out of pressure here. Winterton. Roberts swings it out wide. Up to Lyles, tackled by Barker. Now Tornadoes have possession. White. Back to Rojas. Rojas plays it back towards the wing, towards Ashley Royster. A good overlapping run by Barker. Paulson. Good step by Wright. Now Kovac with some space on the right side. Griswood wins it back for the Tornadoes. Now Brown on the left wing. Hetherington. Riggin. Riggin out wide to White. Barker unable to keep that in play, and that'll be a Knight throw-in. Lindgren crosses it in, and that'll be called as a goal kick. Ball just went out of bounds right before the cross was played in. Rojas' goal kick is played out to Brown. Brown does a good job one-touching it down to Wright. Now Hetherington. And Edwards. Good defense by Leal. Back to Truman. Truman to Leal. Leal cuts inside, plays it over. Roberts. Now with Thomas. Tornadoes throwing. White swings to Worsencroft. Worsencroft tries to play Riggin over the top. Leal. Kovac. Kovac plays a great ball in for Harris. Worsencroft first to it, and that'll be out for Knights throwing. Paulson holding the ball up. Roberts. Leal. Now Riggin wins it back for the Tornadoes. With plenty of space in midfield, plays out wide to Royster. Royster with a little nutmeg there. Squares it to the middle for Hetherington, but that'll be cut out by Winterton. Harris turns. Plays it back to Winterton. Harris. That'll be Rojas's ball. Brown will chase this one down and wins it. Cuts back inside. Right to Brown. Brown over the top to Riggin. Flicked on, and that'll fall sweetly to Royster. Royster with the shot narrowly over. That'll be a goal kick for the Knights. Tornadoes with the first clear chance on goal. And the first corner kick of the game awarded for the Tornadoes. Corner kick played to the near post, cleared out by Kovac, and that'll be another corner kick. Royster attacks this one. Truman's ball falls to Wright, who heads it out of bounds. Tornado throw-in. Huber out wide to Thomas. Thomas being chased down by Royster. Good step by Barker, but Lyles holds on to the ball. Great turn there. Clearance by White. Royster. Royster through the middle to Riggin. Riggin back to Royster. Royster tries to play Hetherington, cut out by Huber. Now Lindgren in the corner. Knights throw in. Deflection off the attacker, and that'll be a goal kick for the Tornadoes. White with an over-the-top through ball to no one. That'll go out for a Knights throw-in. Good defense by Riggin. Griswood, Barker. Tornadoes unable to hold on to possession here in this first half, allowing a lot of the ball to the Knights. Knights unable to make any clear chances so far, even with the amount of ball possession they've had. Only 10 minutes have elapsed here in this first half, 35 to go. Tornadoes with 2 shots on goal versus the Knights with a 0. Wright will claim this ball. Left for Hetherington. Hetherington tries to play an amazing ball out for Royster. But Truman is all over that one. Harris cuts inside. Now Winterton driving forward. Barker plays it back to Rojas. To White. Ref almost getting in the play there. Barker to Riggin. Through the middle to Hetherington. That'll be intercepted by Winterton. Lyles. That'll be a goal kick for the Tornadoes. Truman to Leal. So far in this first half, Tornadoes have been with a low pressure mentality, allowing a lot of space right in the heart of the midfield for one of the center backs to have a lot of space to run in on, which Winterton has been exposing. Hetherington tries to play Brown in through. Kovac to Harris. Harris to Huber, who has acres of space. Now Lyles will play it in with a good 1-2 out for Lyles. White all over that one. Cross played in. Falls to the feet of Brown. Royster's first to it, and now Hetherington. Tornadoes with a potential counter. Royster battling that out. Looking for supporting runners. With the Knights playing a 5 in the back, their transition to defense has been rather easy, and Tornadoes haven't been able to commit enough numbers forward to make any significant impact. Barker to Royster. Back with Barker. Tornadoes trying to force it down one side instead of swinging it. Worsencroft. Out to right. Now Brown. Good ball to Edwards. And now Hetherington plays it to Edwards. Good clearance by the Knights. Now Lindgren. Cuts it back. And that'll be Wright's ball all the way. Clears it up for Brown. Griswood. Back to Wright. Good step by Kovac. Barker. Through the middle for Griswood. Sloppy touch there. And now Harris. Harris doing a good job of holding the ball up for the Knights. Ambitious shot with the left foot there. Great defense by Griswood. Knights throwing. Hetherington to Edwards. Huber out to Thomas. And that'll be a throw-in for the Tornadoes. Good 1-2 with Royster and Riggin there. Crossed into the middle. Chased down by Brown. Too heavy of a touch on the tackle, and that'll be Truman's ball. Easy ball collected for the Tornadoes. Now with Wright. Brown with a good back heel for Wright. Now Hetherington plays it out wide to Royster. Royster with the shot and a save. First shot on target goes Tornadoes' way. Even better save by number 1 Truman for the Knights, and that'll be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Griswood with the corner. Unable to make it over the first line of defense. Cleared out only to White. Worsencroft. One-two played off the defender's face there. That'll go out for a Tornadoes throw-in. Hetherington pressing. Kovac to Harris. Harris pressured hard by Brown. Now Royster wins it back for the Tornadoes. Back to White. White over the top to Hetherington, looks to flick it on for Riggin. Barker will win this race for the ball. Throw in for the Tornadoes. 20 minutes have gone by so far. The score is still 0-0. Tornadoes recording 3 shots on goal. Only 1 on target, and the Knights with 1 shot. Turned by Lindgren. Unable to beat Worsencroft. Plays it out wide to Brown. Brown keeps it in. Plays it through the middle for Edwards, who has space. Looks up, plays to the feet of Hetherington. Hetherington almost with a surgical pass there for Brown. Huber out wide to Thomas. Roberts. Winterton with an amazing amount of space in the midfield. Now closed down by Riggin. Good cut in. Lindgren back to Winterton, who will run all the way from defense and get a great shot off. That one was coming with pace, but Rojas staying true to her near post. Rojas with a deep ball played over. Kovac unable to trap it, and that'll be a Tornadoes throw-in. Griswood. Right. Worsencroft. Through the middle to Riggin. Rojas plays it back to Worsencroft. Worsencroft up to right. To the feet of Brown on the left wing. Good little flick there. Played into the feet of Hetherington. Important defense by Winterton then. Brown takes good care of the ball in that corner. Now Harris, pressured by Wright. Ball goes off the referee, who will stop the play for a drop ball. Though Knights did hold possession even after the pass off the referee. Lindgren. To Harris. Roberts. Now with Paulson. Griswood intercepts. Barker. Plays it up to no one. Knights' defensive shape so far has been sound. Knights showing a lot of discipline on defense, forcing the Tornadoes to just clear it out rather than try and build out the back. And the first substitutions of the game. Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 5, Haley Kenny. as well, checking in for the Knights. And Knights looking dangerous. Sorry about that. The substitution was number 25, Tea Tagatuli. And Knights with a clear chance on goal. And shoots and scores. Beating Rojas on her near post, number 17, Makia Lindgren opens the scoring for this game. Knights 1, Tornadoes 0. That shot took a slight deflection off the defender and found its way in the top right corner of Rojas's near post. And now 2 substitutions for the Tornadoes. Checking in are number 22, Taylor Richardson, and number 11, Grace Black, replacing number 27, Alyssa Hetherington, and number 3, Ashley Royster. Brown losing possession. Good tackle put in by Leal. Brown causing a foul, and there will be a free kick awarded for the Knights. Good clearance by Worsencroft. Good defense by Barker. Only to concede a throw in there. This was close to going out for a corner kick. And the shot off the crossbar. Lindgren almost with another goal there. Rojas saved by the crossbar. Worsencroft. Back to Rojas. Rojas will clear this one up. White with a big clearance, and Richardson will try and chase this one down. And Truman will safe and sound play it right out. .16 minutes remain in the first half. Knights with 1 goal coming by way of number 17, Makia Lindgren. Black with the cross. And that'll be a corner kick awarded for the Tornadoes. Good corner kick put in by Griswood. Played back out to Griswood from Kenny. Kenny with a great turn. Through the middle to Brown. Now Black. Kenny with a great effort to keep this ball in play. That'll be a throw in for the Knights. Good tackle by Wright. Now Richardson turns and plays Riggin. Riggin looking to play Black out wide. Being followed close by Thomas. Thomas playing a 1-2 off of Black, who was on the ground. And for the Southern Virginia University Knights, this is their first official season as a member of the USA South Conference. Though these two teams are in different division, Tornadoes in the West Division, Knights in the East, they still have the possibility of facing off again later on in the season as for playoffs. Truman. Truman's ball finds the feet of Wright. Play it back to Worsencroft. Worsencroft to White. White out to Barker. Barker with a good ball in for Richardson. Now Leal. Out wide to Gorton. Kenny showing good strength, winning that ball. Now driving through the middle. Now Leal, pressured heavy. Good turn by Brown. And that'll be a foul called on the Knights. Tornadoes free kick in a dangerous area. White with the free kick. Aimed towards the front post. That'll be a goal kick. Knights ball. Wright steals that one. Now out wide for Richardson. Winterton will be first to this one. Winterton. Leal. Leal is fouled in transition. No cards being shown yet. Staples will take this free kick. Plays it into Winterton, who drives forward. No Tornadoes closing that space down. And now Gorton. Unable to make anything out of that one. Leal's pass is a bit too heavy, and that'll be a Tornadoes throw-in. Now, less with 10 minutes left in the first half. Score is still Knights 1, Tornadoes 0. And now a substitution on the field for the Knights. Number 5, Lauren Fowler, will be replacing number 9, Ella Thomas. Now Brown through the middle to Riggin. Now a substitution on the field. Number 24, Samantha Foster, coming on to replace number 2, Sally Riggin. Brown will clear that. Intercepted by Worsencroft. Back to Rojas. Rojas being pressured. Clears it through the middle. Now with Richardson. Brown to Richardson. And Winterton will shepherd that out for a goal kick. Knights throwing. And corner kick for the Knights. Nobody guarding the short corner, and that'll be played to Lindgren. Great defense by Black to get her side a goal kick. And now a substitution on the field. Checking in for the Tornadoes, number 20, Justine Louise. She will be replacing number 22, pardon, number 17, Tay Brown. Taylor Richardson just pushing out wide to cover the spot where Tay Brown is left. It'll be Rojas's ball. Kenny plays it out wide for Richardson. And now Tornadoes with numbers forward. Richardson tries to play the first time cross with her left foot. Unable to wrap her foot around that. And that'll be a goal kick for the Knights. Black. Good fight on the corner there. And even better, Knights playing out of pressure. Roberts. Defended by Richardson. Good tackle put in by Wright. And a almost horrendous tackle there, being put in after the ball was played. Richardson with a strong pass. That'll be Truman's all the way. Fowler. Gorton. Good 1-2. Gorton unable to keep it in play. 2 minutes left in the first half. Score is still Knights 1, Tornadoes 0. Flicked on by Richardson. Tornadoes throwing. Great ball played over the top by White. Black holding it in the corner. Looking to make something out of this. Plays it through the middle to Louise. Louise trying to find Black again. And that'll roll out for Tornadoes throw in deep in the half of the Knights. Tornadoes trying to get at least one more attack out of this one with the first half dying out. Only 1 minute remaining. Knights in no rush to take this goal kick. Knights choose to play it short with 40 seconds left in the half. Gorton. It's time to turn. Plays it out wide. Back with Gordon. And White with a great clearance. And that'll do it for the first half, ladies and gentlemen. Knights 1, Tornadoes 0. Stay tuned. In about 15 minutes, we will be back at you with the start of the second half.
I'm definitely feeling more confident now than I was as a freshman. I've taken jumps in my academic career, and I've taken jumps in just socializing and getting out and getting to do things I've never done before.
The thing that brought me to Brevard is the experiential learning. I've always been a hands-on guy.
I love it here at Brevard. Over Christmas break, I was itching to come back because I love the area so much.
Experiential learning here is beyond all of my expectations. It has really blown me away with projects that are fun and exciting and all the outdoor activities that we've done.
My financial aid process was very smooth. My freshman year, I came in worry-free, which was amazing because it allowed me to focus on my academics and focus on finding my place here at Brevard.
In Brevard, there's all kinds of things to do, whether it be go up into downtown and look at all the shops, or go up to any of the national forests and hike, camp, anything like that. And that's what I'm into, the hiking, camping, backpacking, the biking.
There's a lot to do outside. It's probably one of the prettiest places on the earth. And to come to somewhere where it's such a tight-knit community, where everybody has your back, I mean, you're not gonna find that anywhere else at bigger schools.
I like to go hang out at the coffee shop, sit outside at the picnic tables, maybe do a little bit of homework there, and just socialize because there's always somebody that I know there.
Brevard does make it easy to come here. The admission process is very simple.
Scholarship day, I came and they had everything figured out for me, and I sat down with the advisor and it was super simple.
I love the faculty. I love the staff. I love the experiential education. So many things speak to me. It screams my home away from home. It's just a great feeling to be on campus, which is why I've decided this is where I'm gonna be, this is where I wanna graduate, this is where I want my degree to come from.
Brevard College Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program is the most distinctive in the nation. I think one of the reasons why is because it is so focused on experiential education in addition to the outdoor education component. They are developing their leadership skills out in the field with each other.
My internship was on Schooner Lynx. She's a 122-foot topsail schooner. She's a replica of an 1812 privateer. My job on Lynx this summer was a deckhand, and because of the skills that I've learned at Brevard College, such as program planning and lesson planning and different techniques to teaching to different ages and different types of people, I was promoted to the job of educator. This summer, my professor, John Buford, knew that I'd be at sea quite a bit, and he really worked with me. And when I would come into port, I would call him. He would always answer. He was really quick to respond with my emails, and not just to say, I got your email, but he would talk about what was going on and ask me questions. And it was really cool to have somebody like that to support me for the summer and really help me succeed.
You should come to Brevard College in the Wilderness Leadership and Experiential Education program because you will become a leader, a strong, ethical leader. And that can be applied to any field, anywhere you go, whatever you do in your professional career. And it'll be a whole lot of fun as you learn those skills.
Anybody who is interested in leadership skills and outdoor skills should definitely think about Brevard. It's an incredible place and a great place to be a part of.
Before I got to Brevard College, I didn't know what experiential learning even was. We have all the rivers, Pisgah National Forest, DuPont State Forest, just all the resources are around us. So the location is why environmental studies is so great here.
With experiential learning, it's not always field-based. We do quite a few things in the lab as well, so you get opportunities to do hands-on research in the lab. But whenever possible, when you can get outdoors and see what's actually happening, it's different based on the conditions that are outdoors, and you can never predict those. So a day that it's raining and cold, you're going to see different activity levels among the animals and plants than if it's a day that's sunny and warm. The courses that I teach are all based in the outdoors. My specialty is biodiversity, so I teach a course in biodiversity, but I also teach courses that are unique to the area that are called Plants and Animals of the Southern Appalachians. Here at Brevard College, one of the things that we do really well is interact with these students who are undergraduates in a way that prepares them for graduate programs. That's what we can do at Brevard College. We can get these students who are interested in a particular area, help them find a path that is tying together their interest with what our background, the backgrounds of the professors can do, and then position that student in a way that few undergraduates can be positioned to go on to a graduate program or to go directly into the field.
Back here at Ives Lamel Family Field for Brevard College women's soccer. Want to give a big thank you to Adam Spencer for handling the play-by-play for that first half. Adam and the men's soccer team will be in action following this women's soccer matchup. And Southern Virginia with a 1-0 advantage. The Knights strike first in that first half. Micaiah Lingram scoring in the 26th minute and putting the Knights ahead 1-0. So the Tornadoes will regroup under the direction of head coach Juan Mascaro, assisted by Chelsea Shaughnessy, and see if they can find the equalizer as we come out here in the second half of play. Glad you're able to join us, Brevard College Tornadoes women's soccer. Second half coming up shortly. And welcome back here to Ives Lamel Family Field on the campus of Brevard College, nestled in the mountains of western North Carolina. As these two teams ready to square off for half number two. Once again, I want to thank Adam Spencer for his commentary in the first half. Usually we have Adam for the entirety of the women's soccer matches, but men's soccer in action, and Adam Spencer obviously a big part of that team, so they're going to begin their preparations for when the Tornadoes men's side takes on the Knights following this women's soccer matchup. But first things first, we have a second half to play here at Ives Lamel Family Field. Justine St. Louis standing over the ball at midfield and ready to get us started here. Grace Black, she was another substitute along with St. Louis in that first half. She's in that right wing position. Also up front was another of those subs in the first half, Taylor Richardson. So the front three, St. Louis, Black, and Richardson. And we are underway, opening whistle of this second half. Another one of those first half substitutes, Samantha Foster with a touch there. She plays it back to Warzencroft. Warzencroft up ahead. Using Autumn Wright along that left side, and now the Knights take control. Thomas and Cooney working along this left side for the Knights, and then well defended there by the Tornadoes. Haley Kenny, another one of those substitutes. So Tornadoes using their bench. New goalkeeper, by the way, for Southern Virginia, Abby Bloxam. Southern Virginia, by the way, the newest member of the USA South Conference. So on behalf of the Brevard College Tornadoes, welcome to the USA South Conference. And glad you're able to visit here as a fellow conference member to the campus of Brevard College. We'll be saying the words Knights, Southern Virginia University Knights, throughout this season as they will match up against the Tornadoes in all sorts of sports. Just underway here, half number 2. Just a couple minutes have elapsed. Tornadoes with a 4-3 shot advantage in this one. Knights able to find the back of the net in the 26th minute. The only goal scored in this contest. It's going to be handled by the always dependable Emma White. Touch there by Lingram of the Knights. And here is Emma White once again. Abby Paulson on the challenge there for the Knights. Well, this game kicked off at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, which on a Tuesday afternoon, much of the student body still doing their classroom work around this time. So maybe a slightly smaller crowd than we're used to seeing at soccer matches, but it's starting to populate a little more around Islamel Family Field, and weather starting to cool off a little as well. Very hot and humid when this game kicked off. 42 minutes to play. Half number 2. Here's St. Louis. And well defended there by the Knights. Lingram, but taken away there by the Tornadoes, and then a foul is going to be called on Lingram. So maybe a little bit of frustration after losing the soccer ball there. And a free kick for the Tornadoes. And who else? The senior Emma White out of Greensboro, North Carolina, North Guilford High School. White plays it over the top, looking for Grace Black. Headed out of play by Thomas. So well defended in the air there by Ella Thomas, the defender from Mesa, Arizona. 4 minutes have now elapsed here, half number 2. Yet to see a shot here in this half. Here's Black. Black getting help from behind from her teammate Barker. Barker plays it back to Black. Black to her left. The left foot on the soccer ball, but then cleared out. Throw in Tornadoes. Channing Barker will do the honors with the throw in. She plays it back to Black. Black plays it forward. St. Louis trying to corral that through ball from Black. Ball skips out of bounds. Goal kick for the Knights. Abby Bloxam, the new goalkeeper for the Knights. She's a freshman from American Fork, Utah. American Fork High School. So I want to welcome any of our viewers, perhaps from the Mountain Time Zone, tuning in from Utah. Paulson plays it back to Thomas. Now the Knights switching the field to the right, now using the midfield up the middle to Roberts. Nice challenge there by Foster, but Knights regain control. Left winger was able to get into space there. That's Sydney Cuny. She plays it back to Thomas. Nice possession here from the Knights as Thomas plays it back to Huber. Huber using Leal, her sweeper. Now up ahead to Winterton. Now up the middle of the midfield to Lingram. One of the longer possessions of the match here by the Knights. Knights still in possession here. Square ball there to Cooney. Cooney, challenged by Barker, fires away a shot from about 20 yards, collected easily by Rojas. Rebecca Rojas, the graduate student from Murrieta, California. One of the more decorated women's soccer student athletes to play on this campus. Here's an opening for Grace Black. Black with the left foot, just missing there. So big opportunity, a bit of a counterattack there from the Tornadoes, as the Tornadoes, fast and furious, were pushing the action, found the open Black, and then Black able to fire off an excellent chance there. Grace Black, the sophomore from Charleston, South Carolina, Charleston Collegiate School. Now back the other way, here comes Southern Virginia. They have counterattacked ideas of their own. Play back here to Thomas. Thomas up ahead. Well done there by Emma White to break up that action, but Knights able to once again regain possession from the back. Again, Emma White challenging. Kenny on the defense against Roberts. Poked away there by Barker of the Tornadoes, but once again, possession for the Knights. Here's Lingram. Lindgren has some open space. Cooney along the left side. She and Barker have been battling. And the Knights now with a corner kick. Rojas handles the corner kick independent from any other of those field players touching the ball. So she's able to gather the soccer ball, and she's going to give this one a ride. Punt well beyond midfield. Played via volley by Huber. St. Louis with a touch there for Tornadoes. Each team has shot the ball 5 times. Corner kicks 4-2 in favor of Brevard. Throw in here for Barker, a substitute for the Tornadoes. Entering the match for your Tornadoes, number 3, Ashley Royster. So Ashley Royster checks into the match. Junior from Mooresville, North Carolina, just outside of Charlotte. Mooresville High School product. Well, just about 10 minutes have elapsed. Half number 2. Southern Virginia holding on to a 1-0 lead. St. Louis with a touch. She tries to play it upfield. Here's Royster. St. Louis with a challenge there against Huber. And Southern Virginia once again on the attack. Up the right wing. A whistle just outside the penalty box. So this is a significant set play opportunity. Free kick for Southern Virginia as they get organized here. Brevard defensively getting organized themselves. 3-person wall. By rule has to be 10 yards away from the free kick as the referee marches those yardages off. So free kick here by Lingram. And we're going to do it all over again. Perhaps the kick went off before the whistle. Head there and goal. Goal by Southern Virginia. So goal there by Winterton, 2-0 Knights. So Southern Virginia University Knights goal, number 19, McKenna Winterton. So Winterton gives the Knights a 2-0 lead, a perfectly placed header. The assist from Lindgren. Lindgren, freshman out of California, Winterton, the junior out of Charlottesville, Virginia, and they just combined for a well-executed set piece from the foot of Lindgren to the head of Winterton to the back of the net. 2-0 Knights on top of the Tornadoes. Tornadoes have some work to do now, down 2-0. Just under 33 minutes to play here, half number 2. So corner kick here for Southern Virginia. Knights seem to have the upper hand on possession so far this second half. This corner placed into the box. Once again, a Knight able to get a head on it. Looked like Lindgren was there again along with Cooney. Emma White. Here's Royster. Foster. One touches, trying to play it up ahead to Barker. Looks like a couple of Tornado substitutes getting ready to go. See Sally Riggin loosening up. Shot there, Lindgren. We've been calling Lindgren's name quite a bit. Active from that center forward position. Just under 31 minutes to play here. Half number 2, glad you're able to join us. Sunny skies on the campus of Brevard College, Islamel Family Field. Now in the distance at the Patton track, you can see the men's soccer programs from these two schools starting to stretch out and begin their warm-ups. Another corner kick for Southern Virginia. They've had 3 of those this second half. Plus a set piece deep in the attacking zone that they were able to capitalize on. Shot there, blocked by Foster, but who else? Once again, Lindgren with the shot. Well, we've got basically the equivalent to a shift change in hockey from the Knights. 4 substitutes in, 4 out, and meanwhile, Sally Riggin for the Tornadoes. Enter the match for your Tornadoes, number 2, Sally Riggin. So, Riggin replaces Samantha Foster, a senior from Wilmington, North Carolina. Riggin, a art major here at Brevard College, one of the many excellent academic programs here at BC. And certainly a veteran presence for this Tornadoes women's soccer program. The 4th corner kick of the half for Southern Virginia. And another significant attempt by the Knights. That time, McKenna Winterton getting a piece. And another corner kick from the other side for Southern Virginia. That ball missed everyone. You saw Rojas leave her line for a moment there, perhaps going to punch it out. Meanwhile, bottom line is Tornadoes able to defend those 2 corner kicks effectively, keep this as a 2-goal deficit. Want to keep this in striking distance and try to chip away at this Knights lead. 27:30 to play, second half. Channing Barker plays it back to Emma White. White up ahead to Royster. Royster on the attack, headed out of bounds by Thomas. And the Tornadoes will push up their 10 field players as Barker will do the throw-in duties. Up ahead, trying to find St. Louis. Opportunity here for Kenny. Kenny fires off a shot. Saved by Bloxham. This half has been a bit one-sided in favor of the Knights, who now not only lead the Tornadoes 2-0 on the scoreboard, but statistically a 9-6 advantage in shots. 26-25 to play her half number 2. Now here's up again, along the left wing. It's Tay Brown. Tay Brown with a nifty move there. And then a shot on goal saved by Bloxham. Tay Brown, the reigning Brevard College SAC Student Athlete of the Week. She won the award along with Brevard College cyclist Tyler Orschel. Under 26 minutes to play here, half number 2. Royster pressuring from her right wing position. Thomas plays it forward. Nice job by Kenny to interrupt that possession. And then Royster unable to keep that offering from Barker in bounds. Now up ahead, the throw in from Thomas. Nifty touch there from Gorton. Challenged by Warzencroft. Knights able to keep possession. Here's Lindgren along the left side. Defended by Barker. In yet another corner for the visitors from Southern Virginia. And that ball was curving, bit of a banana ball there as the ball was spinning from right to left. Some soccer players have actually mastered that where they can score a goal from the corner kick. And you could see Rojas taking that offering very seriously, the way she leapt up. But the ball ended up hitting the top of the net. Goal kick Tornadoes, but meanwhile Southern Virginia with yet another possession. Southern Virginia now with 7 corner kicks in the match. Throw in here for the Tornadoes, Channing Barker, sophomore from Pikeville, North Carolina. Autumn Wright defensively along that left side, and here comes the Knights along the right wing. Cross there, interrupted by Barker. Now another opportunity for the Knights. Rojas is there to collect that loose ball. Well, great to see our four-legged friends here at Islamel Family Field. Always a great atmosphere here on the campus of Brevard College. Campus open to the local community and Transylvania County residents often taking a stroll through the campus, often with their dogs or children. Disc golf often taking place in the background. Enter the match for the Knights, number 3, Ashley Jones. So Ashley Jones has entered the match, native of the state of New York. Barker with a little bit of space to operate here. She plays it up ahead to Royster. Royster, the touch to Riggin. Defended there by Staples. Winterton. Nice little stop and go there by Kenny. Up ahead to Griswood. Griswood trying to find Brown. Brown able to use her body to shield off the defender, then plays it to her left. Ball skips out of bounds. Be a corner kick for the Tornadoes. Griswood will do the honors, and you see Warzencroft pushing up. And there's Warzencroft trying to get her head on it. Loose ball and then blasted out, cleared out by the Southern Virginia defense. And back into the grasp of the Tornado defense, who play some possession in the back. Barker was trying to find Royster, maybe a little too ambitious there. Meanwhile, another sub here for the Knights. Entering the match for the Knights, number 26, Kaylee Wardle. So Kaylee Wardle, the freshman from St. George, Utah, entering the match. Under 20 minutes to play here, half number 2. Tornadoes and Knights squaring off. Men's soccer action to follow. Corner kick from the Nados there. Ball skips to the other side of the field. Autumn Wright with a touch there, and throw in for Wright, and yet another throw in for Wright. Griswood, she plays it back. There's Warzencroft. Griswood. White. White plays it forward to St. Louis. Lewis, nice touch there. Finding Kenny. Kenny trying to find Brown, streaking along that left wing. Ball skips out of bounds. Subs here for the Knights. Substitutes for the Knights, number 8, Sydney Cooney. Number 18, Mabel Harris. Number 22, Abby Paulson. $18:15 to play. Half number 2. Tornadoes trailing 2-0. Southern Virginia under the direction of head coach Rob Dahl. He's in his second season. Assisted by Clarissa Dryden. And Tornadoes under the direction of Juan Mascaro, entering his 6th year as the coach of the Brevard College women's soccer program. He's assisted by Chelsea Shaughnessy. It's year number 3 for Coach Shaughnessy. Ava Doherty, Rebecca Garza, Sarah Woodbury, all putting in time behind the scenes as team managers and interns. Liz Kelly, the athletic trainer, keeping our student athletes healthy and safe. 17 minutes to play here, half number 2. Southern Virginia has very much controlled the action for much of this half. Alyssa Hetherington set to check in for the Nados. Meanwhile, Reeves and Leal set to check in for the Knights. $16:30 to play. Clock certainly starting to become a factor in this one, as the Knights continue to hold on to a 2-0 lead, led 1-0 at the half. This is played forward. Touch there from Kenny. Now trying to find Tay Brown on the attack. Quite a bit of dribbling back there by the defender of the Knights, and Tornadoes trying to make them pay Barker tried to find Tay Brown, taken away there by the Knights. Challenge there from Riggin, but Knights able to maintain possession, and here come some substitutes. Enter the match for the Knights, number 7, Haley Reeves, number 16, Maddie Leal. And entering the match for your Tornadoes, number 27, Alyssa Hetherington. So Hetherington checking in for the Nados. She replaces Justine St. Louis. Hetherington, the senior from Marietta, Georgia, Lassiter High School. 15 minutes, 10 seconds to play here, half number 2. On the move here are the Knights. Quite a run there by Winterton. She's been hard to handle in this one, a big factor up front for the Knights, and yet another corner kick. And another corner for the Knights. Corner kick number 10 coming. 7 this half. Hetherington able to get in the mix there. Headed out by Brown. Barker, smart little play there to Riggin. Tornadoes trying a little bit of a triangle there, trying to keep possession, but thwarted by the Knights. Now the Knights on the attack again. Left-footed shot there off the mark. Maybelle Harris, sophomore from Highland, Utah, with that shot. Under 13 minutes, 30 seconds to play here, half number 2. Well, the Tornadoes will be back in action on Saturday versus Berry College right here at Islamel Family Field. That's a 7:30 p.m. start. A busy day of Tornado athletics on Saturday. Football, men's soccer, and women's soccer. A triple header here at Islamel Family Field if you want to settle in here for football, followed by football, both the men's and women's variety. A full day of Tornado athletics this Saturday, capped off by the women's soccer matchup against Berry at 7:30. Then next up after that, the Tornadoes will host William Peace University on Wednesday, September 15th. So Tornadoes doing a lot of their work at home early on for their first 5 contests, all in the friendly confines of Islamel Family Field. Also had an exhibition here at Islamel versus Southern Wesleyan back on August the 28th. Tornadoes 1-1 entering this matchup, coming off a 3-1 victory over Carolina University. Tornadoes lost their opener versus Emory and Henry in Emory, Virginia. Under 12 minutes now to play here. Knights holding on to a 2-0 lead. Here's Hetherington with the throw-in. She plays it back. Barker plays it ahead, but easy play for the goalkeeper Bloxham to regroup and even let this time continue to tick off the clock. Knights within a 11-7 shot advantage, a 2-0 advantage on the scoreboard. Riggin. Up ahead to Kenny. Kenny using Brown. Now here's Riggin. Maddie Edwards set to check in for the Tornadoes. Multiple Knights getting ready to check in. Entering the match for your Tornadoes, number 8, Maddie Edwards. So Edwards checks in for the Tornadoes while the Knights continue to use their bench as well. Under 10 minutes now to play here. Another substitute for the Knights set to check in, Cassandra Gordon. Also Delaney McKeachney. So worth noting, although Southern Virginia part of the USA South Conference now, this does not count as a conference game per se, so it doesn't count towards the conference records. And with that in mind, perhaps go a little deeper as far as getting multiple players experience and that sort of thing. Certainly every win vital, but this game does not count towards the conference standings. Just want to point out that note. Conference play in earnest for the Tornadoes begins on Saturday, September 25th at Huntington. Another game on the 26th at LaGrange, so back-to-back conference road games in Alabama and Georgia. Then the conference home opener Wednesday, September 29th versus Piedmont right here at Islamel Family Field. Under the lights, 7 p.m. kickoff for that one. Just over 8 minutes, 30 seconds to play as Tay Brown takes a whack at that loose ball. Half volley ends up wide. And goal kick played short now by Blacksum using her right fullback. Here's Maddie Edwards. Edwards up ahead. Hetherington, slick little move there. Knights standing strong defensively as Edwards is battling in the midfield. Taken away there by Reeves of the Knights. Warzencroft has other ideas. She plays that forward to Brown. Possession Tornadoes. Brown's double teamed, using her body once again to shield the defender. Autumn Wright plays it back to Warzencroft. Emma White. Channing Barker playing it up ahead into space. A nice looking ball there to Royster. A foot race along the right wing. And Royster tries to cross it inside towards Hetherington. But once again, it ends up in the hands of the Knights goalkeeper, Bloxham. Just over 7 minutes to play here, half number 2. Glad you're able to join us. A sunny late afternoon, early evening here at Islamel Family Field. Tornadoes men's team has made their way from the Patton track. We're on the interior of the track. They did a significant part of their warm-up activities before their game, and they're now on hand to watch this final 6 minutes and 30 seconds of regulation in this one. Knights with a 2-0 lead. Knights scored first, 26th minute, when Lindgren was able to deliver with a goal and take a 1-0 lead. Score remained 1-0 through intermission. And then in the 57th minute, Lindgren, this time with the assist, finding her teammate Winterton. And the Knights able to take a 2-0 lead. 5 minutes, 45 seconds left to play. 2 more substitutes for the Knights getting set to check in. Looks like Lauren Fowler along with Kimi Kanikoa. So Fowler and Kanikoa checking in for the Knights. Kanikoa, the freshman from Hawaii. Four minutes, 35 seconds left to play. Tay Brown, the star of the win versus Carolina University. And just a beautiful ball there to Royster. Royster along the right wing. Royster then cuts to her left. Royster double teamed by Knight defenders. Brown then steps into it, takes a whack at it. And then a hard challenge there and a whistle. Tough nose play there by Sally Riggin, and she gets fouled by Gorton, and it'll be a free kick for the Tornadoes. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left to play. You can see Emma White hustling with the clock as her enemy at the 30-yard line if you're looking at the football markings here at Islamel Family Field. Now she backs it up to about the 33. Tornado attackers being held at the 18-yard mark. This is played into the attacking zone, goal mouth area. Tornadoes unable to convert that set piece. Now 3 minutes to play here, half number 2. So time running out on the Tornadoes. Knights with a 2-0 advantage. Preparations continuing now for the men's soccer game. That's going to take place, I believe, fairly quickly after the conclusion of this one, since the majority of the pregame warm-ups were done at Patton Field. We'll follow the instructions of the officials on the field as far as exactly how much time, but right here on that YouTube channel, you can find the men's game following this one. This is played forward. Hetherington trying to keep this alive for the Tornadoes. Just over 2 minutes to play. Brown played back here to White. One minute, 43 seconds and counting. Played into space there, a square ball to Roberts. Taken away by Kenny. She blasts the ball forward along the right side. Ball skips out of bounds. 1 minute, 20 seconds to play. Shot there from Tegatuli. As we're counting down under the 1 minute mark. 1 minute remaining. So the newest member of the USA South Conference, Southern Virginia, is going to get the better of the Tornadoes in this one. It looks like a 2-0 advantage. Now under 40 seconds to play. Southern Virginia looks sharp here in the second half, playing possession, also earned a bunch of corner kicks, scored on a set piece. As the seconds wind down here at Islamel Family Field. Knights with a 2-0 advantage. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Your final score, Knights 2, Tornadoes 0. Stick around, men's soccer action between these same two schools coming up next. Knights and Tornadoes men's soccer. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Brevard College Tornadoes women's soccer. Stick around, men's soccer coming up next. So the Tornadoes able to hang around in this one for much of it, but the Knights come away with a 2-0 victory. Bring you some numbers from this one in just a moment. Knights able to get on the board first in the 26th minute. The goal by Lindgren. Tagatuli with the assist. Score remained 1-0 through halftime. Second half, Winterton with the goal, assisted by Lindgren. Those are the only two goals of the match. Shots, Knights with a 12-9 advantage. 5 of those shots on goal. Tornadoes, 4 of their 9 shots on goal. Corner kicks, 10-6 advantage for the Knights. They had 7 corners in that second half. There was not an offsides in this match, and it was a pretty clean game all the way around. Just 4 fouls by the Knights, 5 by the Tornadoes. No cards were issued for either team. Goalkeeper for the Knights, Truman played the first half, was able to collect 2 saves and blocks them the second half, and those 2 combined for the shutout. Tornadoes, Rebecca Rojas was able to gather 3 saves in this one. Offensively for the Tornadoes, Royster with 3 shots, Tay Brown with 2. Emma White also had a shot. Haley Kenny with 2 shots, and Grace Black with a shot as well. Well, the Tornadoes will regroup and get ready for this Saturday, where the Tornadoes will face Berry College at 7:30 p.m. Part of that triple header we told you about, football, men's soccer, and women's soccer, all happening here at Islamel Family Field on Saturday. Well, stick around on this same channel, but on a different event listing. We will have men's soccer coming up soon, Tornadoes and Southern Virginia. Once again, we thank you for joining us for this edition of Brevard College women's soccer. Men's soccer coming up shortly. Go Tornadoes!